Hello everybody, my name is Mandy Aspland. I'm the Lay Training Officer for the Huddersfield and Wakefield Episcopal areas, and I'm going to talk you through how you might enrol on an online course via the digital learning platform. So the first thing you need to do, if you haven't done so already, is sign up for the digital learning platform. This is the home page. You can see the URL here, learning.leeds.anglican.org, and if you haven't got an account, you click on sign up, complete the form, and click on the activation email when you receive it. Check your spam folder if you don't receive it, and then you should be able to log in. So I'm going to log in with a dummy account that we've created so that we can see what things look like from a student perspective. It just uses the default lay ministry email address. So now I've logged in, you can see that it doesn't say login anymore up here, it says my profile. I'll take you to that page in a moment, but the first thing that I need to do is find the course that I want to enrol on. So I know that there's a course called Good Practice in Working with Children and Young People, or something like that. So I search for the words Good Practice and I get a list, and the course that I want is at the top of the list. So I click on that course, and I've got a description here. You can see it very clearly says this online course, and it's available via the Moodle section of the digital learning platform. To access it, you need to complete this form. When you're logged in, it will automatically put in your name and email address, and then you just need to type something like please enroll me and submit the enquiry. We'll then receive that enquiry, we'll log you on the course, enrol you on the course, and then you'll receive an email telling you what to do next. Anne has already enrolled on this course, An Example, that's the name of our dummy account. So if I take you to her profile page by clicking on this My Profile button in the right hand corner, this is a private section of the digital learning platform for every user. So this is Anne's profile page. You can see her name here. Some settings that you can change if you wish. The learning communities that Anne is enrolled on, she's only enrolled in one. That's a learning community to do with the course. And then you'll see halfway down the page there is a section entitled My Online Courses and a button. And you hover over it and then click on it. This takes you to the Moodle section of the digital learning platform. It's called Moodle because that's the software that powers this online learning section of the website. So I'm just scrolling down a little bit. This is the home page, and I want to talk you through some of the options on here. So in the top left hand section of the page, you can see what we call a burger icon, these three horizontal lines. If you click on that, that opens up a column down the left hand side of the screen. This is a navigation pane. This helps you to navigate around the Moodle site. We are on the home page at the moment, but you can see under My Courses there would be a list of courses here. There's just one. An Example is only enrolled on one course. That's the Children, Young People and Families Good Practice course. I'll come to that in a second. If you look up at the top of the course, at the top of the page rather, here, you'll see some other things to click on, and in particular a search box. So if I wanted to search for something within the course, say I've already started going through it and I know there's a section on behaviour, so let's search for behaviour. So I'm now in a global search. This tells me the results of my search, and there are only two occurrences of within the course that I'm enrolled on, a forum and a section called behaviour. I can click on this, it will take me to that section. So as you're working through a course, you might want to just search for the page that you last were on. Moving across to the next icon here, there's a little bell. This is a notifications tab. I don't have any notifications at the moment, but if I did, there would be a number hovering over that notifications icon to tell me that I've got a message of some kind. Similarly, this speech bubble is a chat box. If I click on that, it opens up a column down the right hand side of the screen. This is a private message section of the course, so I can send a message to somebody. I'm just going to put my own name in here. So if you search for a person, click on the name. I've already sent 2 messages in trying to create this video today, so I'm going to send just another message. If I hit enter at the moment, it doesn't send the message, so I then remember that I need to click on this arrow. It's like throwing a dart, that's how I remember it, to send the message. Once I've sent it, it appears in the box here. When you can see I'm offline at the moment, so I can't reply to an examples message, but once I do, that will appear in this box, and there will be a little number at the top of the speech bubble to say that I've got a message. Again, moving across, you can see that the cursor changes shape when I hover over the name. That's because if I click on that, I get this other list of options here. So I'm going to click on Preferences just to show you a little bit. Once you've got familiar with how the Moodle site works, you can explore all these things, but there are certain things you can change. So if I click on Edit Profile, there are options to change your name, your email address, and you can add a photograph. So scrolling down, use a picture. You can drag and drop files here to add them. So if you have a photograph of yourself on your device, your laptop or your tablet, you can drag it from your file manager and drop it into this box here. It will then upload the photograph, and then you do need to scroll down to the bottom of the page and click Update Profile, and once you do that, a photograph will appear next to your name. That just helps other members on your course to find you if, for example, they wanted to send you a message. While I'm here, I want to point out these words here. This is another way that you can navigate around the Moodle site. So we are under Edit Profile at the moment. That's where we are on the site. I could go back to Preferences. Remember, yes, I'm just going to leave the page because I don't want to update the changes I've made. So Preferences, again, you've got a list. Just point out that you can change the forum preferences. Forums are places where we engage in online discussion around the course that we're studying. They're crucial to generating an online community of learners so that you can learn from one another. But you might want to change the way that you receive notifications about things that other people are posting. So you can receive an email digest of posts. If I click on these 2 little arrows here, I can control or change the options regarding how I'm notified about forum posts. So at the moment, Anne has this set to a daily email just with the subject of the post. That's kind of the minimum that you want to choose to keep in touch with what's going on in the forum. You can also choose a daily email with the full content of each post that people have added, or you can choose no digest. You'd get a single email for every forum post. If it's a busy course with lots of forums and lots of people posting, that can overwhelm your email inbox, so that's why there are these other options for you to choose. You can choose to auto-subscribe to a forum when you've posted, so this just says, yes, when I post, subscribe me to that forum discussion. So suppose you post a question, you want to know if anybody's posted an answer, so you choose yes, subscribe me, so that you get a notification when an answer has been posted. If you don't want to know about an answer, you're just sharing a document or something like that, you can click no, don't automatically subscribe me to forum discussions. You can track when you've seen posts, switch that on and off. It can help with, again, if you've got lots of posts in a forum, just to clearly have it identified, the ones you've not read can be useful. So you can turn that on and off if you're interested. Again, save changes. Whenever you make any changes within any preferences or anything like this, you have to click on Save Changes as well, otherwise the changes you've made won't be activated. I'm just going to click on Cancel here. So it takes me back to Preferences. If I want to go back to the dashboard, that's where my courses are listed, or back to the home page, I can do so. I'm just going to jump straight into the course here, just to say one or two things about navigating a course. The course content is visible here. The blue headings are sections within the content. Those sections are listed in the navigation pane on the left hand side. So if you can remember where you got to, you can just click on one section. That's taking me to the Leading and Leaders section. In this particular course, you can see how far through you've got. If it's ticked, you've already done it. So Anne has actually worked through quite a lot of this course already. You want to recap a course, you can do that. You can jump straight back in if you want to just remind yourself about GDPR. Click on the things within the text. I've just downloaded here a guide to GDPR. I could look at a page on the Church of England website, parish resources, some information. At the moment they've got information about coronavirus on there, but generally speaking that page is the GDPR page, and so on. So you can click on the different content within the sections of the course. Explore the course as you wish. With the site, there are more than one way to get back to navigate around, so I could navigate back to the home page by clicking on here, and again I could enter my course by clicking here. I think that just gives you a brief introduction to how to use Moodle. I hope it's helpful. Enjoy your course, and I'll say goodbye for now.